Peace, everyone. How y'all doing? Welcome to Israel Doctrines Google Hangout. Daily fight. Yesterday was a fight that showed pretty good skills by the man Khalil Money, Mr. Yahweh Ben Yahweh taking down CI, everything that he is. Like I said, when I met the man, I didn't know he was that. I was already dealing with COINTELPRO, a lot of stuff, because I woke up one day and was like, these wicked ass Hebrew Israelites is going to be the death of the community, of the Israelite community, to be exact. And that's the day I start changing up my doctrine, my understanding, my teachings and stuff. And, elders that had taught me things and stuff and everything, I had to throw all that shit away. See, it's different transformations of Israel doctrine, different time frames and everything. It's just different shit. Okay? That's what life is about. You grow and you elevate. But you got to go through something. You got to go through something. If you read any Bible story, you will see that them men went through a lot of shit. They went through a lot of stuff. They had to go through a lot of stuff. Jonah, Moses, Joshua, them, you got to go through a lot of stuff. People read Bible stories and everything and never get the simplicity of it. And I might be hellified shadow band today, but I don't care. The more I'm on, the more I get watched, listened to, and everything else. And with the current stalking of my wife and how it was so epic and shit, truly I'm the man, but I'm going to shut up because I'm going to show ignorant people what my channel was about. They think my channel is to stay up with the latest and great. No, fuck the latest and greatest. The thing is, you create the latest and greatest. So I'm going to let y'all listen to the latest and greatest that I created. To tonight event, 2023 insightful stalking and profiling of the Israelite male. That's really cyber stalking. But with that said, a little something to keep you entertained. You got it.
Peace. What's up, man? Well, stalking and profiling of the Israelite male part two. Shout out to my brother Carl Albert, Israel Doctrine. He asked me to come through, show love, and do an intro. And pretty much, I don't want it to be generic because this is my brother. He got a book coming out, and he asked me to write the foreword for it. So I'm gonna just paraphrase, a little bit of my history with the brother, and help to complement what he should be dropping here tonight. And basically, roundabout, I want to say 2015, I was introduced to Israel Doctrine's YouTube platform. Just like most YouTube viewers, I was bouncing around the internet, and certain videos back then were being recommended. I saw the brother Carl Albert, and I saw, I think the first thing that intrigued me was he was dropping science on the Masons. Um, and then also, everybody knows he got that Southern accent with a twist of Chicago. Me having some peoples in Chicago and having gone there a couple of times, when I heard the brother's voice, it definitely intrigued me. Like, where's that brother from? He sound like he might be from up north, but he got a Southern accent, and that was the first thing. So I reached out to the brother, and we built in the private. I saw that he was interviewing artists and dealing with different aspects of hip hop. I knew a bunch of people in the industry, so I brought a couple of brothers to his platform, um, and did interviews, and then that's pretty much how it kicked off. Um, Moving on from there, I got more understanding of Israel doctrine, understanding that what he was representing was God's teachings based on the Bible, mainly the KJV 66 books. And me personally, I also had did a lot of Bible study, and a lot of what he was teaching on the internet I agree with. Moving forward, he began to use what he calls info activism, and I respect that term. It's definitely something that he's done for many years since I've known him, and even before that. But he got involved in various aspects of social justice in the online community, mainly the conscious community, which is another bridge, because I had some experience with going to certain events in the conscious community, mainly Sonetta's House of Consciousness. I was invited to one event. It was a free event. And, I had seen a lot of things. This was around the time of Brother Polite. Many different things transpired with him currently, but back then, they were just getting things going. I'm not sure. I think it might have been after the Komet on trial that they did the free event, or right before. But anyway, long story short, I happen to be able to sit inside of the House of Consciousness and kind of see how they operate within the community in New York. I am a New York native. So, like I said, moving on, I seen Israel Doctrine had a lot of, I would say, fans and a lot of stalkers, people who frequent online, and I've been stalked as well, utilizing his platform. People listing my name in cases and things based on commentary that was had on YouTube. A lot of the times it's content that doesn't necessarily have their names in the titles, but because YouTube recommends this stuff and people like to troll and do those different things, they would sit around his platform. Now, to tie into where I think he's trying to take this, everybody knows about the Africa Bambaataa molestation and the allegations made by Ron Savage and Hassan Campbell. I was around at the time of 2016 when that came out, and I was able to witness within about a year Brother Carl get an interview with Hassan, do that interview, and then things kind of went sour between them two. And from there, I think everybody knows, at least for the people who are members that's going to pay for this, everybody knows we kicked off a movement. It was titled "What Happened to That Boy?" It's still an ongoing movement. I still support the movement. Just because people might not have seen me in the public with Israel Doctrine, I still support the movement. I've just been, sitting back and letting certain things breathe while he does what he does. But at the end of the day, I believe that what this brother's been doing is admirable. He stands out. I think he's put a lot of work into his platform. I think he's been wronged in a lot of ways. And like I said, I think he truly has been stalked by various different individuals on YouTube that have tried to false flag his platform, Some have succeeded in doing that, pulling them into court cases, like I said, wrongfully. All that's proven in the court of law. And I think this brother got a lot of promise and a lot of things that's to come. So I don't want to oversaturate the intro. Carl, I don't know if you want to pick up a dialogue, but pretty much that's what it is. Israel doctrine, promotes salvation for all in regards to righteous people. He doesn't push many racial epithets you see with the Hebrew Israelite community. I support that as well. I support God's people being termed Israel. I support that Hebrew Israelite is a misnomer and it's not referenced in the Bible. I support his advocacy against child pedophilia and the molestation of the youth, and including pederasty. Anything that involves the youth and the deprivation of our children in our society, whether black, white, or whatever, I support that wholeheartedly. So that's the reason why I got behind the What Happened to That Boy movie. I advocate for a lot of brothers that's from my community up in New York in a lot of different ways. And I've seen this brother doing very similar things in regards to the online community. So I think that's pretty much it, man.
That's it. I appreciate the introduction.
Absolutely.
Respect the words.
No doubt.
So I'll take over from here. You want to fall in the back?
Yeah, I'll listen in the back. I will be getting my membership coming up too, bro. So let me make that clear.
It's all good. Love. Let me get the show started. So people, I'm finna get the show started. He's in the back. Welcome to the show. Let's get it started.
I accepted his apology. And I don't give a fuck who don't like it. I still had love for that man. I didn't want to really be at war with him, but he needed a spanking. We dealt with the situation. It was supposed to go away. We set the record straight because I see the videos that's going around, that's circulating with the clown dude called Albert, a man that's supposed to be teaching the Bible. His show is called Israel Doctrine. We dealt with the situation. It was supposed to go away. After Bam got out of the hospital to figure out what really, really happened, and he gave me the picture of a light-skinned Puerto Rican little boy that looked just like me as a kid. And he gave me that picture because I was going to be the one who killed that boy for Africa Bambaataa.
All right, people. That's the story of stories right there. Because he received that picture and was going to kill that boy, he came out here, started talking to cover up the fact that the boy even exists. Him and Ron Savage. And they got a lot of conspirators to join them in there covering up the young boy that Bambaataa date raped in 2013. And because I was totally involved in it, I was informed about everything. And the fact that I was informed, and me being an info activist, taking the information that I had been informed of, I was a whistleblower. I was out here telling the world these guys is covering up that 2013 victim because her son took a picture to murder him. Did he murder him? I don't know. The likelihood, he probably did. I don't know what he did, though. All I know is the boy has disappeared. We don't hear nothing about him. Nobody will speak on him. I'm the only one that will speak on him, and because of that, I've been cyber stalked, I've been cyber profiled, I've been everything. Some of the most grievous things you can do to a human being has happened to me. Not that I'm nobody special or nothing. It's just the information I hold about this situation. Others don't want it to come out. So therefore, they stalk and profile me as some bad guy. Now, because they stalk me, I have PTSD. I have a defense system that then kicked in. My old man has risen. I don't like the fact that he risen to a degree, because I like the fact that he will defend me and defend others. But he's a dangerous cat. That's my other side that I try not to let out. But they get to stalking me and my PTS kick in, and I'm not the one to go hide in the corner and woo and struggle up. I'm the one to get up and say who want what, grab knives, guns, whatever it have to defend myself from the torture and the abuse that anyone think they're gonna put on me. It's not my job to sit around and let others torture me and things of that nature. So I'm gonna just give y'all a little layout of the things that's been going on, because I haven't had the opportunity to tell the world. I put up 10 YouTube channels. They took them all down, false flagging them. Who? DJ K. Slay, who I believe is in Wixset. Another reason I'm being stalked and profiled, because I would say that and won't nobody else say that. But I've been informed that DJ K. Slay went missing for years. Then he popped up in hip hop. And after he popped up in hip hop, he joined with an informant by the name of Khalil Money, mother named Lord Rodney Clark. And all of a sudden, they was pushing homosexuality in hip hop with no problem. With no problem, people. I don't know what's going on, but the fact that he was in bed with this informant let me know that he's been with the federal government. Most didn't know this until the informant came out on my show. Same show I gave Hassan Campbell an interview on, I gave this guy an interview on. And when he came out, I was the gatekeeper. I was the man, because I fixed the narrative of everything that was going on in the community. You got to take my word for it. You don't have to take my word. Just let me show you the article that he wrote on me that states everything that I'm saying. So here's the article. You see, Khalil Money, Israel Doctrine, gatekeeper of the Africa Bambaataa narrative. November the 28th, 2017. That's who I am. I was given that. And because I was given that, I was given a privy position in the whole Africa Bambaataa, as I called it, narrative at the time. And I fixed everything. This guy was riding with me until he turned coat on me and went sold his soul to Troy Star Terrain, Layla Wills, and whoever else will use him. Sadnetta, whoever will use and abuse him to use and abuse me, they used him. You see this picture? It was all about the new community order. 2017. That's my picture. I made that picture. He took it because I was the one running the community truly at that time. Yet he didn't know who I was or none of that, for my knowledge. But after he done this, he regretted it. He said, oh, I done gave power to a man that should not have the power because he is an info activist. I gave him information and he gonna make it active in this community. So he began to write in this article, YouTuber Israel Doctrine. In this internet world of YouTubers, which is full of the realm with a motley crew of so-called conscious folks in various persuasions who are contrary, messing it up, at odds with one another, constantly at odds with one another. Sides are drawn in these internet sayings, and war of words is more venomous than a cobra's bite. There's no rules of engagement for these YouTube combatants, all fair in love and war. He came seeing me going to war, yet and still he came and started a war with me because he piqued my attitude. I don't bag down from nothing. I don't run from nothing. Anything you bring my way, I deal with it. So he began to stalk me, cyberstalk me. And when he began this cyberstalking, my old man rose and started defending myself. And like I said, I'm not going to hide in no corner. I'm coming out ready to fight because this is something I did all my life, fight for what I believe in. Because I'm willing to die for what I believe in, as well as do the opposite of dying, kill it. But people hear me saying that, so they're aware of that now. They wasn't truly aware of all these things back in 2016 and 17 because I never displayed this part of me. But this is what happened when they try to mentally abuse you out here in these cyber streets. And that's what they done did to me, tried to use and abuse me mentally. And I refuse to allow anybody to do those things to me. So we're going to take this down now, and then we're going to move to another piece of the pie. Because that's all it is, people. I'm trying to put this information out there. Who's going to be here? Who's going to listen to it? I don't know. But now we're going to go to another article written by Khalil. Because, see, he do videos on me, but he used to write on me all the time. Due to the fact that I created a methodology on YouTube called a drip. Y'all probably done heard it in political arenas and different stuff. It's basically like waterboarding. Drip, drip, drip. All them drips is going to wet that towel up. That towel is over your nostrils and your mouth. You're going to have problems breathing, and you're going to get tired of it pretty soon. So, without tagging people, without letting people know I was saying anything about them, they was constantly coming to my channel because they were stalking me, cyber stalking me, constantly coming to my channel, and I was constantly doing my job and my work. Because whatever I do, I stay on it consistently. Whatever I do, I'm consistently doing it. It's like a revolving door. You keep going around, you're going to keep going around until you step out the door or just stop. And I don't stop. It's one of the many things that make me the bad guy, but also make me the good guy because I'm consistent. You know who and what you dealing with because I'm consistently being myself, no one else. I don't go in other people's lane. So here go another article. No, it's the same article. Let's take this article down. Here go another article. This one right here. It's the same article. We just gonna close this article so it won't be up there and come up anymore. There we go. Inside the inmate, the Arkansas YouTube. Why? Because I was falsely lied on by a lady by the name of Layla Wills, who said I was stalking her, not cyber stalking her, because that's the correct term about what goes on in this cyber world. She said I was stalking her, meaning trailing her and doing all this. I was in Parkin, Arkansas, and I received paperwork through the mail, which wasn't the proper way of delivering anything to me. When I made it to Chicago, I found this stuff out, but the judge still served me in court. But let's look at this a little bit right quick. And I do have a video on it. As you can see, that's me. That's my mug shot. Here go the information about me. You see this? It don't say cyberstalking nowhere on it. This is what she was charging me with, stalking. Never stalked her a day in my life. You can say I cyberstalked her if you want to. I'm not even trying to argue that. I won't even argue. Because whatever I did was cyber. But I was doing what I do, and that's constantly reporting and letting information out that I had gathered. She didn't like it because I found out that her son Campbell took a picture to murder that boy for Africa Bambaataa. And when I found that out, I said he was a willing participant. If you're willing to murder another victim for the victimizer, you're a willing participant. You're a willing participant at that moment. But she couldn't allow that to come out because he was the star of her movie. You see what I'm saying? He was the star of her movie. And so she lied on me and did her best to get me murdered. By who? I think the Nation of Islam. Who else? Black Panthers and no Block Cats. She had ties with all these people. So here we go, people.
Inside the Inmate, the Arkansas YouTuber by Khalil Amani. I hear the train a-coming, it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. The time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. You know, I ain't mad at YouTubers like Hassan Campbell or Tommy Sotomayor who actually get paid for YouTubing. They are actually making a living by sitting at home and turning on the camera and talking their talk. I ain't mad at it. But my old ass needs a job with some benefits and medical and life insurance because I'm liable to get sick and die any year now. But hopefully and prayerfully not. Being 1 year shy of 3 score, a score is 20 years. I'm trying to live a long and healthy life. Yes, I'm a YouTuber, but I mostly do this for shits and giggles and to document my life in words and deeds, but mostly for posterity's future generations' sake. It's such a sad and pathetic sight seeing the Arkansas YouTuber begging in these YouTube streets to be taken care of. Just sad and pathetic. Even though the book he holds so sacred, the Bible talks about a man working by the sweat of his brow, and that if any does not work, neither should he eat. Clear violations that teach us that we should work.
So at this point, I would like to speak. As you can see, he's trying to pull me into a dialogue with him. Because at this point, he's saying we beefing. About what? What do we have to beef about? I've been doing my work before him. That's how I met him. Because he was the writer that told the world in 2013 that Africa Bambaataa date raped this boy, blew up his battleship, giving them fellatio, and the boy woke up and stabbed Bambaataa. Now, how did he get this information? DJ K. Slade told him. But let's address this I wasn't working thing, because YouTube has always been my job, before him, after him, or whatever. Because once upon a time, I didn't have a job. So YouTube became my money maker. Maybe I made a lot, maybe I didn't make a lot, but we do have record of me making money on YouTube. Here it is right here. Anything over $100, you get paid out. So as you can see, I will blow it up. I was making money. The most I ever made was right here, $870. Now, that's a monthly pay, but that's pay for what I was doing. They took that channel that was making money and stopped me making money and started dirtying up my name to the community where I couldn't get 157, 137, 135, 106. I couldn't make no money at my job because YouTube is my job. I am an entertainer. I had an entertainment company called Israel Doctrine. They started flagging this channel and trying to stop my money, so I created Israel Doctrine Reloaded, which was another one of my company channels YouTube partnership. That's the one you're looking at. So YouTube has always been my job. Before her son got on and started making any money, everybody left him alone. I picked him up, helped him alone, and then he went speaking bad about my mother and my channel and trying to dirty up my name. And then he came out here and told the world that he took a picture of the murder of the boy, and everybody loved him and started hating on me. I don't see how and why. And this is just the beginning to the documentary where I lay all this stuff out. Just the beginning. I see no one that's made it. I've been here 30 minutes. How much I'm gonna show? I don't know. I might do 2 hours. But that's what I'm here to do, people. I'm here to tell my story. And I haven't even really got to it. So we're gonna take that now so we won't bump into that. What else we got? Oh man. Closed the wrong video off. So now I like to take you into this world. because I received some more information that DJ K. Slay was a child trafficker. Because I got Khalil the Money an interview with this man right here, Ed Opperman of the Opperman Report, who's an investigator. Yet, I don't even know what to say.
My research and going to gay hip hop shows and meeting the.
So we're gonna fast forward a little bit.
So I'm not calling him. His point is clear. He doesn't like what I'm saying. He reached out again 2 or 3 more times to call me. So about the third time I said to myself, Khalil, man up. He's in New York. You're 2,000 miles away. What can you really do to you over the phone? And so I called him. To my surprise, DJ K. Slay, his demeanor was soft-spoken, very contrite, almost apologetic. And well, the first thing he said to me was, man, I just want you to know, you got a mean pen game. In other words, he thought I was a pretty good writer. Right. I said, thank you. And so I'm just going to listen because I already know his stance that he's not feeling what I'm saying. But to my surprise now, we're talking 2007. To my surprise, he said, I've changed my view.
Now notice, it's 2007, and he's talking to DJ K. Slay, who I submit to you all that he's been in the federal witness protection program. Y'all was just not knowing of it. So listening to this audio, you'll be able to see why I say these things.
On the whole gay thing, whole gay rapper thing, I think you have a point. I think that hip hop or rap should not be limited to just people who are straight.
Now remember, this is 2007, and he's telling this guy who was a federal informant himself about things that he shouldn't have not told the federal informant about.
I said, wow, really? And I was blown away. And then he said, now he knows I'm a blogger. I don't know why he would tell me this, because as a blogger and a writer, I'm apt to go and write about what you're saying on the telephone. But he didn't. He said, you know, I used to be a member of the Zulu Nation, and I remember the Black.
He was a member of the Zulu Nation and a member of the Black Spades. Check out the next words that come out of this man's mouth.
He's a teenager, which I knew that already, but I just let him talk. And then he says to me, you know, Africa Bambaataa, this is 2007. He says, you know, Africa Bambaataa, you know, he liked them teenage boys.
2007, Africa Bambaataa liked them teenage boys. That is not homosexual or the slang gay. That is pederasty by dictionary terms. Let's listen on though.
I said, what? 2007. I said,
what year is it again? 2007. See, he's letting y'all know the time frame. That's how he speaks. He repeats things over and over to make sure it sticks to your brain. So remember, 2007, Africa Bambaataa liked them teenage boys. Not that he's gay, not that he's homosexual, but he liked teenage boys. Once again, that is called pederasty. If you ever seen South Park, Nemla and all of this stuff.
I mean, the godfather of hip hop is gay? He said, dude.
So, you see that? You mean the godfather of hip hop is gay? He told you he liked little boys. What gay man have sex with little boys or like little boys? Now, this is a LGBTQIA plus advocate. Plus, for adding pederasts, pedophiles, and predators to the LGBTQI, now A, so-called plus, starts with a P, which pedophile, pederasts, and predators start with the same thing. You see what he just said? You mean the godfather of hip-hop is gay? Because the very first article he wrote was gay and date rape. An underage boy. But see, they try to tell me I'm ignorant. But remember, I'm the gatekeeper. I'm the info activist. I take information and I make it active.
Common knowledge in the street. He said we used to go get them teenage.
We used to go get them boys. Let's rewind. We used to go get them boys.
That's common knowledge in the street. He said we used to go get them teenage boys for him.
We used to go get them teenage boys for him. Now, how many ways can you take that? Because we is inclusive. Me and Dollar, we started this show off. He started it off speaking. I started off playing the music and making sure all the things. We did that, including Dollar, including me. We is inclusive. It includes people, right? So number one, he was a black spade. So as a spade, him and other spades used to go get them boys. He was a Zulu, so him and other Zulus used to go get that boy. What is the Zulu nation what they going to court for right now? So-called John Doe and everything, which I doubt all that. But what is it about? Child trafficking. We got this man right here telling us that K. Slay said they used to go get them boys, traffic them boys for Bambaataa. So why would K. Slay not be dead in the Wixet right now? Why would he not go into hiding and stuff? Because, see, people, what Khalil Money is doing is trying to steal y'all hearts away from me and from all the work that I do, because they shadow banning my YouTube. They got people out here laying down false narratives saying what I did, that Kevin Gillespie, Kel Rowe did and everything. Because I had an inside informant amongst me and I didn't know it. I was dealing with counterintelligence and all of that because it was in the air. I can feel it. And I had one sitting right amongst me. His name is Digital Pit Boss. What his government name? I don't really know. He had infiltrated my stuff, but because I'm such a asshole of a man, I ain't gonna let nobody infiltrate my shit and run my shit. I run my shit the way I want to run my shit, based upon I'm the author and finisher of my shit. So me and him used to battle and fight all the time. And I would let people come around and get in here and go inside that and stuff. And he eventually got mad and tried to create his own shit. The calculated risk takers. A lot of them came from me. He was stealing people from me and creating calculated risk takers. And a lot of them, I ain't gonna call them out their name, and a lot of them went with them. I didn't fight or nothing. I just watched what was going on around me, like I always do, because the shit is always around me. I am the nucleus of a lot of shit. So I'm just watching people try to abandon me and go over there with the guy that was sitting here with me, Digital Pit Boss. Some of them was loyal to me, so they was like, I'm not really gonna go fuck with him like that, but he friends with you and I done made friends with him, I'm gonna go fuck with him. A lot of them didn't do it. Like, let's bring up some people. Royale. Reef Royale went fucking with Digital Pit Boss. Digital Pit Boss tried to reward Reef Royale and gave him Whack 100 interview. That's how Whack 100 ended up on YouTube and started doing the stuff that he do and all that. What's that shit? Clubhouse started, so they didn't bring him to YouTube because it was a power on YouTube that Whack 100 couldn't fuck with, which is me. So they took him to Clubhouse and started him up. But Digital Pit Boss was capable of doing shit that nobody else could do because he sat around with the fucking mastermind of a lot of YouTube shit, a lot of cyber shit. I am a mastermind and I don't make money off this shit the way I should because everyone comes watch me and steal my ideas. My shit is not patent. My shit is not all the shit that the corporate world deal with, though I came out here trying to deal with shit in a corporate manner. A sister from the conscious community warned me. Her name was a bonus child. I talked to that sister. We talked about how she was molested as a child and all the shit that she done went through. And before she left that show, she said, she tried to warn me, you probably need to get the fuck up out the conscious community. Because the conscious community is the fucking ghetto, nigga. And they do shit in the conscious community that if you're not, but I was born in Cabrini Green Projects, raised in Parkin, Arkansas. I've always been in the slums and the shit with no good ass niggas. I don't give a fuck about them. I'm from where the strong is the strong and the weak is the weak. The best of the best shall rise up out of any bullshit, and I'm one of the best. Due to the fact that I try to live righteous. I never falsely claim that I'm righteous. I tell you that I'm trying to live righteous. I'm begging the Lord to forgive me of my sins, cussing this motherfucker out, or killing this motherfucker if I need to kill his ass to survive amongst the wild. That's what makes me somewhat better than the next man. But we all filthy rags. And so they come over here steal my shit, and Digital Pit Boss from the government sit his bitch ass right here with me trying to steal my shit and go feed it to Whack 100 so that bitch can come and take over the internet. Then they took Whack 100 and started making white boys famous because Whack 100 run with the motherfucking FBI and shit. And they are infiltrating the community, but I can't do shit because all I got is a bitch ass government informant been chasing me for 11 fucking years. Trying to take me out. You can't take me out unless the Lord wanted to take me out. Wicked ass Hebrew Israelites and everything want to run up and fuck with me. But see, the thing that takes their heart is I'm a fucking fighter. So when I start saying, okay, bring your bitch ass on, let's do this, then they run. And then they get more slick and go make videos. So, as I said, I asked this woman that I asked from Africa to marry me and shit, because I asked her to come on the internet. She come on the internet, they was already stalking and fuck with her. Because they listened to me like a motherfucker, they know about the girl from Africa. You don't know about her unless I tell you about her. So you think I'm a fucking fool to tell you about somebody in this? I set the shit up. Khalil Money go stalk her ass. Now, she got audio and video. She a podcaster. I'm setting everything she do up because I am a mastermind in this cyber shit. Now, they go over there from my point of view. Might be right, might be wrong, but it's my point of view. They go steal our audio, they doctor the audio, and then they go make a Facebook page. Earlier that day, we was talking, and I said, well, you can't say that y'all talking on the, she got a Gmail. You can't say you talking on that because you can show the Gmail and you can't, or all this shit. So they use Facebook because she's on Facebook. She changed her name to match her YouTube, so it was easy to find her. You could go on my page and see that we in a relationship with each other. Matter of fact, I feel like showing. Right? So, right, you go up here, boom, you find her in a relationship with Molly and Dewar. Boom, you find her page, do all that shit. They did that. They stalking my Facebook too. They got her picture in her pictures. They doctored the audio. Then they say we can't use this audio because there's only so much audio. So they start making it where they texting each other. And the shit is so good. I mean, it's like a movie. Let's say. Number one, he started off, are you married? Now, he know I say that's my wife because I asked her to marry me and she said she will marry me. But she's in Africa. How the fuck you gonna marry a girl in Africa and park in Arkansas? Niggas didn't watch the talk shows and shit on how to get catfish and all that. That shit goes on. That's how they run y'all dumbass, because y'all part of this world and they program y'all motherfucking asses. But I don't watch TV and deal with programs. I live my life the way I want to live it, and however it comes out, I deal with the shit. So he say, are you married? She say no. And I'm not mad. She's in Africa. It's different forms of marriage. By her motherfucking words, she said she will marry me. I took it and said that's my wife. Now, by legal standards, ain't no motherfucking paperwork to say we married. She's in Africa and I'm in Park in Arkansas. What the fuck? So, ignorant motherfuckers don't know that, though, because they don't know technical shit. You got to be technical with shit. If you out here shooting, motherfucker, you take a shot. You don't shoot. You take a shot. You aim and you blow the motherfucker away based up on the technicality of your pointing your motherfucking gun. Because life is technical. You got to do it. You got to be skillful in what the fuck you do. I ain't got too many skills, but keeping it real is a motherfucking skill. Fighting is a skill. Who want it? Who think I'm ignorant and don't know what the fuck I'm talking about? Bring your bitch ass up here and let's get it on. And I run all these hoe ass niggas off because all of my sinners and they will not tell the world what the fuck they doing. Nigga, I said I used to jack off when I was younger. All I did was watch porn. My brothers and sisters didn't know it, but the ones that had the VCRs and shit, what the fuck going on? What's the matter? Oh shit, it's a tape in here. They take it got to the shop and get the fix. Man, you got a motherfucking porno tape in here. Carl, you been in here watching my bitch. What the fuck you doing? See, I can tell you that because I'm a motherfucking man that did it and not ashamed of it. When you ashamed of shit like these motherfuckers, they not gonna tell you that shit. And so when they talking to me, I keep it real. I say exactly what it is, because if I can't hide it from God, who the fuck are you for me to hide anything from? You can't stalk me, try to do nothing to me, because I'm going to say, did you do it? Yes. Now you get me in court and some shit that I don't want to talk about. I'm smarter than white folks. Dave, I plead the fifth. I'm not going to tell you what the fuck I do. If you put it together and find it out and kill me or whatever the fuck, okay. I know to keep my goddamn mouth shut when I want it shut. But this shit right here, the bitch ass nigga told you. That motherfucker doxed my family and everything. Man, it ain't shit that I won't do if I want to do it. But let me tell you the moral of the story. When the nigga turned on me, he blocked me on Facebook. Then he unblocked me, which was a fatal fucking move by him. because he gave me a chance to reach out and fuck with the nigga again. So I went to his channel and told his family, y'all better tell this motherfucker to leave me alone. On my y'all grandma, that bitch that was riding dick that he said he want to fuck, I'm going to put that shit out in the community. And if you don't want your fucking grandma to be talked about, you better tell this bitch ass nigga to leave me the fuck alone. And me and the queen drugged that bitch through these YouTube streets and played the audio where he said he was in the tub jacking the fuck off, want to fuck his mama and shit, because the nigga is a no good whatever he is now, because Yahweh took his wife and fucked that bitch and did all of that, because his life is fucked up. He come out here trying to fuck my life up. I don't give a fuck. I'm a servant of the Lord God of Israel. If your job is to fuck me up for doing something and correct me for doing something wrong, hey, what I'm supposed to do, cry about it? No, I understand. God ain't no mystery to me. I know what the fuck going on, when it's going on, how it's going on. And so, since I did that shit to his ass, he tell you in the video, I was waiting for the day to get this motherfucker back. He been stalking me for 11 years. I'm going to come out here and tell the world about you and your mama friend. We ain't got no fucking friends. Nigga, that's what the problem is. We are introverts. We stay our motherfucking self, so we won't cause no motherfucking problems with no one to come out here and tell some shit on us. I learned my shit from my mama. My cursing and whatever I do, I learned it from her. You think I'm bad? Baddest motherfucker I ever done in my life. So he come on here and get you ignorant motherfuckers with his wizardry. He's a motherfucking LGBTQIA plus fucking advocate. You homosexual motherfuckers act like y'all want war. I tell you, bring your bitch ass on, and I tell you, you fighting against the Lord of God Israel, going up a nigga ass and licking pussies. Because that's what sodomy is. Going up asses and licking pussy. And I'm not ashamed to say what the fuck I gotta say. You ashamed to hear it because you's a bitch. So now I'm playing a video of 2003, and I'm gonna sit here all motherfucking day and rewind this shit and keep this shit live because I paid my motherfucking money for this shit. I didn't ask none of you motherfuckers for no money. I didn't beg none of you motherfuckers for no money and shit. I didn't go suck Shanetta dick for money. I'm not the bitch ass nigga. You know King Noble, he said, bitch ass niggas go sit on Shanetta couch. Khalil Amadi sat on the motherfucking couch. I never sat on the couch. I ain't no bitch ass nigga. And if you want to try me, bring your bitch ass on and let's get it on any subject matter you pick. I don't gotta pick the subject matter. You're a master at what the fuck you study, and I'll show you that you're not more studied than me on anything. I look harmless, I look ignorant, I look all that shit. I speak like I'm ignorant. I do a lot of shit like I'm ignorant. Because I told you when I was young, the motherfuckers used to put papers in front of put a smiley face on it, and you take that motherfucker back to your desk. You don't need to know what's in my brain. The government been watching me. My brothers, they don't like it. They've been in the military. When you're in the military, you do secret missions. They say, who your family members? Motherfucker say, I got a little brother in Arkansas. Okay, we're going to watch his ass. I've been watching ever since I was a young boy. As I get older and think about it, I say, yes. You go to the school, they had a big ass water paper on me, everything I did, because I've always been me. Rebellious, fuck y'all. To the point, even with them white folks up there, I ain't scared of white folks. Motherfuckers had me so heated the other day, I cussed out a white pastor dude that's a preterist and all this shit. I said, forgive me. But I'm asking you, if you don't want me to curse, You be a motherfucking man and ask me not to do the shit, and I might not do the shit. Cause a man asks for what the fuck he wants. Man, don't do that again. And when you do it again, if he feel a certain way about the shit, you get your goddamn block blocked off. And where I'm from, look, man, don't do that again. Look, man, don't put that there again. This, there, whatever. You talking and motherfucker dispute your word. Hold up, man. Did you just dispute my word? You get your motherfucking block off. I'm from where men's were men. Because the motherfuckers was in the field working this shit. It changed when motherfucking government started giving them money and running their motherfucking ass. But see, they know as well as I know. What you just did is alley-oop me to talk about the shit that I be talking about all the fucking time when nobody was listening. Now I got control or I got static again. The Queen and J. Mike called me the day before yesterday, told me about the shit, meaning that Khalil had not put the video out yet, but they knew about the video. How the fuck you know about the video and it ain't came out yet? Suspicious. I should feel some kind of way. But the truth of the matter, I got love for the Queen. J. Mike been a bitch ass nigga ever since I known him. And I deal with bitch ass niggas based up on the fact how I met your bitch ass. If we was cool, we're gonna be cool. If I met your bitch ass, but you was over there talking shit about me, you think that I had a stroke and I don't remember your bitch ass was over there in the side chat trying to make fun of me and talk shit. And now you right here, I let you in my circle around me and everyone that's around me, as her son Campbell say, because everybody's my motherfucking teacher. I listen and watch everything. I'm a fucking info activist. Watch your circle before they hurt you. J. Mike is in my circle. I gotta watch this nigga before he fucking hurt me. Before he came into my circle, he was a bitch ass nigga that hated on me. Now, to a degree, I don't hate him because he only so far in my circle. He's a degree away from my circle. He fucked with the Queen. But see, me and the Queen that had it before, she had a bitch ass nigga over there named Rico the Brat. A motherfucking man that dressed like a bitch and shit, and he was over there trying to feed her hate towards me. And I went over there, the fighter I am, and say, what's going on? Broke his ass down. Nigga, you over here hating. I came on your motherfucking show. I tried to talk about the LGBTQ community at that time, and you had your motherfucking LGBTQ, who Khalil Money is the spiritual advisor of these motherfuckers, attack me. It's nothing I can say was right because they knew I was an Israelite that don't deal with homosexuality. But the truth of the matter is I got cousins getting fucked up the ass, licking pussy, and everything else. If I hate you, I hate my motherfucking cousins. And I talk to my motherfucking cousins as much as I can because they don't stay around me. But they know who the fuck I am and I know who the fuck they are. How you gonna tell me who the fuck I love or don't love and what's going on? You don't know who the fuck I am and what I've been through. And only the strong survive. So if you ain't the strongest to talk about shit in your family and what's going on, stay the fuck away from me. Homosexuality is in my family. Lesbianism is in my family. Black and white families is in my family. I'm a mixture of all kind of shit, good and evil. But we don't fuck each other and fuck children and do all that. That ain't in the Davis family. It might be in the Khalil Money a Lord Rodney Clark family, the motherfuckers probably fucking and doing all that shit and sticking their toes in their grandbaby's mouth and all that shit. Nigga, that don't go on in the Davis family. You get your motherfucking ass planted somewhere in the backyard if you do that shit. And if none of my brothers and sisters do it, I'll put your motherfucking ass back there. Myself. Because somebody got to do what the other motherfucker ain't willing to do. And I'm willing and ready. Because I ain't no punk bitch, and I'm not going to let this world punk me or bitch me. And I'm not ignorant. So thank y'all for throwing the motherfucking battery out there and me being able to rehash this shit that I'm rehashing. So what's going on and what video am I showing? I'm showing y'all in 2023, I was telling y'all about shit that was going on. This is prophecy, motherfucker, about you motherfuckers stalking me. And this just what's the latest shit. Let me go back to the original shit and you will see I had a motherfucking conference in Chicago. Spent my motherfucking money to try to talk to Israelites. Say, hey man, that Hebrew Israelite shit gonna get y'all fucked up. Cause ain't no such thing as a motherfucking Hebrew Israelite. You know how many of them motherfuckers took to that shit and been coming at me, throwing me out of groups and all that shit, all that hate. See, I get a lot of hate. I get a lot of that. I don't give a fuck though, because I'm going to live for God and I'm going to get a reward and I'm going to come over there and look at that goddamn lake of fire and see you bitches burning. Now, you can believe it or not, it ain't my job. My job is to tell your motherfucking ass. So you can't get in front of the Lord and say, no, I ain't never heard that. You say, you heard it. God told your motherfucking ass on YouTube. And you shunned this ass. I know my job and I do my job well. There's a lot of people may be trying to take his head for opening up this thing of worms.
The teenage boys for him. We meaning the Zulu Nation, not personally himself, but
Right.
Was K. Slade ever part of the Zulu Nation? So we, the inclusive term that he used, mean him and other Zulus or Black Spades used to go get them boys. But see, he want to have a word of war over words and stuff with me in English and everything, because he said, oh, you're a high school dropout. You don't know how we is used. You don't understand the inclusive. Hey, I know more than what you think I know. Just because I claim to be dumb or a high school dropout don't mean I'm that. Just because I say I can't read don't mean that I can or can't. It's just you have to find out what I can and can't do. This is how I fool a lot of people in the community.
the group, they would bring, and I'm sitting here scratching my head, shaking my head. I'm just in awe. My mouth is hanging open. Now, mind you, 2007, I gave the self-title as Gay Hip Hop Straight Advocate.
So he's gay hip hop straight advocate. That's why he was advocating for Bambaataa to be gay, even though K. Slade told him he liked little boys, which by technical Webster definition is pederasty. Some black mammal stuff. But let's keep going.
I self-proclaimed.
So we're gonna leave this alone. Now, I'm gonna talk because the shit is live. Like I told you, I ain't doing this shit. I told you my channel do not chase bitch ass niggas around YouTube and talk about their motherfucking ass. What my channel do is Dollar Skill call it a forecasting channel. He tell you what's gonna happen before it happened. And the content creators come watch his ass and tell y'all what he said. And because y'all don't know he said it, you start sucking and eating the bitches out because you homosexuals inside too. And y'all get your gay shit on. You niggas sucking these niggas dick out here, and you eating these bitches pussies, and you doing all this shit, and I gotta fight the motherfucking LGBTQIA fucking pederast fucking community. But see, I told y'all a long time ago, I was raised in Parkland, Arkansas. My mama sent me down into this bitch when I was 10 years old to get me up out of Cabrini Green projects before I become King Von on you bitch ass niggas. King Von was a nigga fucking serial killer. And there's a bunch of you bitch ass niggas that been doing shit that need to be fucking serial killed. Catch 20 bodies of you bitch ass niggas so fucking easy, you hoe ass niggas. You want to get drilled, you want to get smoked. I'm from that shit, nigga. I'm not her son and 5 died and them bitch ass niggas up New York trying to be like Chicago niggas. I was born in that bitch. Fuck the global gangsters as far as them niggas trying to be like Bambali and shit. Ain't no motherfucking gangsters. I don't give a fuck where you from. Gonna pump me. Hassan Cameron, I'm gonna get JoJo Capone to do something to you because he knew I was from Chicago. Y'all like to keep saying he from Arkansas because I'm staying in Arkansas. No, bitch, I was born in Chicago, Illinois. Cook motherfucking County in 1977. Get your fucking shit right. Don't stake that bitch ass nigga to come to park in Arkansas and think you thinking dealing with an Arkansas nigga. You can't fucking city slick me in Arkansas, and you can't country do it whatever. Cause it's opposites, polars. Nigga, I'm northern and I'm southern. And I understand the poles. Polar shit and everything. But I don't sit up and tell your motherfucking ass that. I'm telling you now. I'm different, nigga. Y'all not like me. You wasn't raised like me. You was raised around pussy ass niggas that was selling drugs and get your motherfucking mama and auntie and the motherfuckers in your family sucking they dick and doing all that. My mama wasn't no motherfucking crackhead, nigga. She was an old school ass woman that had a family, a husband, and all the other shit. Your motherfucking ass family ain't like that. Khalil family ain't like that. He had a whole ass bitch in the house and he won't tell the world, yeah, she was a bitch. In my fucking daddy bed, riding dick, I walked in and seen the bitch. And then I wanted to fuck the bitch. That's the reality of the shit. And he throw other shit in it so you won't see his bitch ass. If I walked in the house and my mama was riding another nigga dick, it wasn't nothing but rifles in my house. I would have got that motherfucker tried to kill my own motherfucking mama. Bitch, what you doing in this bedroom riding dick and my daddy at work? Because my brother said he used to come home, you run and hug him and shit. None of the other children did that. Here go my daddy. Come hug his leg, all that. Because I've always been a sentimental ass too. To a degree, I'm up here on some tearful shit now. Because I'm battling, what they call it, when niggas shoot a gun and shit, been a Vietnam and all that shit in the combat fire, I'm all that shit. I'm battle ridden. I've been fighting for 11 fucking years. The Zulu Nation and the global gangsters and all these motherfucking wannabe drill ass niggas and shit and everything. And I just been sitting in my house on YouTube ready to go to war. And they don't come to war because they say, we don't think we can win that battle. But then motherfuckers try to violate my motherfucking wife. Yeah, it's by word. It ain't by paperwork, because I got to go marry her and try to bring her back and everything, and niggas want to violate my wife and not deal with me. Nigga, I asked you to come over here and fight. What the fuck you doing going over there looking for my wife? But I knew what the fuck y'all would do, because y'all sit up here and go at the queen every motherfucking day. Y'all want a motherfucking woman and not a motherfucking man, because you's a bitch. And bitches fight bitches. They don't fight men. Some of them get crazy because they want to be a man. When they get their motherfucking teeth knocked out and shit, they say, oh shit, that motherfucker's a man. I'm not finna fight that man. They come into realization of what's real, because shit is real. You know when shit go on and you say shit just got real, that's what it always been with me. Niggas run up and play with me and play games and shit, and then they say, oh, this nigga real. This not fake. This is not no polite. This is not go to Hollywood and sell y'all shit and buy some clothes and get some bitches and do all this shit and get y'all to love me and buy to what I'm selling. Motherfucker, you don't want to deal with the Bible? Get the fuck away from me. If you want to deal with the Bible, bring your ass over here. If you think I'm wrong, prove me wrong. See, I'm not trying to sell you shit. So what's my motivation? Trying to help you get salvation. You don't want it? Fuck you then. That's how I deal with this world. I say fuck shit and I write it off so I don't have to deal with it. Because I'm too emotionally attached to what I'm doing. And if I don't write the shit off, I got to deal with it. And that means I'm going to have to come deal with your bitch ass. That's how shit works with me. A real nigga, bitch ass niggas don't do that shit. They throw a couple punches and do shit and they say, oh, it's hot. I'm not finna exchange punches with that nigga. I'm gonna wait till I see his bitch ass get weak, then I'm gonna attack him. So therefore, we finna have an 11-year fight. But I'm from the South where the Hatfields and McCoys fought all their motherfucking life. This shit comes naturally to me. One thing Parker taught me when I came to this motherfucker. They'll walk up to you, punch you in your motherfucking mouth. You better ball up your fist and punch that bitch ass nigga in the mouth. Motherfuckers used to kick my ass and do shit. I was scared. I didn't know. My other brothers and shit didn't tell me, Carl, look, this is how you deal with this shit. I was left alone to fight my own battles and find out how to deal with this world. Mama in Chicago, daddy working 2 jobs. I had to figure out how to deal with parking, but they weren't going to kill me in parking. They might fuck me up. They might put a scar on my ass, but I will live to fight another day. And when you live to fight another day, you learn, okay, when I wake up in the morning, I might have to fight some motherfucker today. And you prepare yourself for the fight. That's why y'all see me get up, come on this motherfucking YouTube, preparing for the fight. Oh shit, he went study some shit yesterday. He ready to fight. That nigga done did, because I normally do an hour show now. The only problem I got with the queen is she's not always consistent with me. I'm a consistent person. She called me, she want to do open conversation. Open conversation is going to open us up to Leak You, Khalil, Jay Lee, and all these motherfuckers that stalk us. So the other day, I'm going to tell y'all, and she going to hear it for the first time, but I'm going to tell y'all the other day, I said, this is what I'm going to do. We going to go behind this 329 now. I said I was going into seclusion. So they can't watch and hear our conversation and stalk us. Before the day was over, she called me. So I've been flagging these motherfuckers. You might want to watch your channel. Fucked up my whole shit. I said, what the fuck? You went over there flagging them motherfuckers. Yeah, they might attack me on channel. Good excuse and shit and everything. So now, remember, I'm a paranoid motherfucker. A lot of people that fuck me. I'm paranoid. I said, what the fuck going on? She done went start flagging these niggas, and we were supposed to say, fuck them niggas, write them off and go in seclusion and see if we can get y'all ass to pay $3.29 to listen to us. But somehow, some way, from my thinking, that fucked up something she had going on. I don't even know. I'm not even trying to say she doing shit. I still got love for the sister, and only a motherfucker that I love and let around me can hurt me. That's why I let her ass around me. And said for years now, probably 2. We knowing each other for. I said, look, they may have sent you. You may be sent by them to try to hurt me. But I'll figure your motherfucking ass out. And if you try to hurt me, I'm going to protect myself. So in the last 3 days, I wanted to go behind the 329 and hide from these motherfuckers and not speak to their ass. She went flagging their motherfucking ass, hyping them up to get mad at her because she don't make money and come get me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? I don't know what's going on, but shit going on around me and niggas plotting on me and shit. So her and J. Mike called me telling me about the video that Khalil did before he did it. How y'all know about the video and the conversation and shit before he did it? Or why y'all ain't bringing me the video and showing me that he done it? See, you do shit a proper way and questions don't have to be asked. But if you do shit sloppily and fucked up, it's like, hold up. Let me look at this scenario, how it's happening, and let me analyze what the fuck's going on. So you hear my thought patterns. How do you know that he's finna make a video talking about the woman I called my wife before the motherfucker do the video? Same thing happened with Sarnetta. How the fuck you get them FBI cards and her son over there holding the motherfucking cards? This shit ain't making sense. You got FBI cards and that nigga got FBI cards. Something ain't right. And I'm easily able to see shit that's not right. The pattern is not right. I've always been able to do and see that shit. Because I'm a fucking genius without telling you motherfuckers I am a genius. I done had IQ tests. I told you they've been testing my ass forever. I done been through all kind of shit. You don't know the half. We all got stories. You just afraid or you got a problem with your story. Fuck you then. Become a man or a woman and stand up what the fuck you got to stand up for. And you can do what I do. You can be a man too, bitch. So then that happened. I sit up here, play Khalil the Money video. Something told me I was, because like I said, I'm writing this shit off. I said, I talked to the goddamn girl. She told me what it is. I call myself loving this girl, that I'm not going to not believe her over these motherfuckers because I know they out to hurt me. So the queen came over and said, well, I'm hearing more shit. Well, who the fuck you talking to then? So we talked like 3 times yesterday. And I'm like, she must be high or something, or I'm fucking up the program. They looking to do something to me, and I ain't played into their shit yet. So she called me over to her show. Let's do a show, open conversation. I just told you I don't want to do no fucking open conversations because I know what the fuck they lead to. Now, what the fuck are you trying to do with this open conversation? We having an open conversation. She said, I didn't think you would come because she know I'm an asshole. I told her when I met her, I'm a fucking asshole. I just don't do what motherfuckers want me to do. So I said, okay, I do the open conversations. Me and her and Jay Mike just had a conversation behind the scene the other motherfucking day while I was cussing her motherfucking ass out and everything. It ain't no good idea to have an open conversation if you think I'm an acting goddamn fool, and it's based off of you acting a goddamn fool, and I'm feeling some kind of way. I'm gonna snap on your motherfucking ass. I'm not gonna run. I'm gonna snap on your motherfucking ass. So I said, okay, see, I'm smart. I said, let's talk about the rules of this shit before we do it. Let's let the world know what's about to happen. So when it happened the way that we say it, it's all good. But if the shit don't happen the way that we say it, it's going to be a motherfucking problem over here. It was 2 or 3 problems. Number one, they didn't want to play the video. They wanted me to stab my own motherfucking self. Here go the knife. Stab yourself, nigga. On some Mac shit. Stab yourself, nigga. You don't want to play the video, but you want me to play the video. Okay, I'll play the video. I tried to explain to them in the world the day before that I am a passive-aggressive nigga. I'm going to be very passive or very aggressive. It ain't no middle ground. And y'all keep fucking with me about my wife, number one. It's a principle that you don't fuck with. You fuck with a nigga wife, a nigga kill your motherfucking ass. And so they fuck with my wife based on statement. And these motherfuckers asking me questions about my wife. It's the way you do that shit. It's called grace and shit. It ain't no we in the hood and your bitch this and your bitch that. What? Hold up. Because number one, I just did a show and you said these hoes ain't loyal. And I'm like, hold up, what the fuck you saying, man? You calling my woman a hoe? And it's already a misunderstanding of the shit you saying because you using terms that's making me think you calling my woman a hoe. But I supposed to be a bitch and all you and your feelings and shit. No, if we was man to man, face to face, I'd be killing your ass now. Because you out of line. I'm a motherfucking man. A man of God. And when it comes to God, it's one word that I would use that hopefully y'all understand. Justified. And you talking about my wife. I'm justified for killing your motherfucking ass for doing it. And all I need to be is justified. It's called a righteous motherfucking killing. Look it up in the Bible. It's a time to kill. It's a time for everything. And talking about a motherfucking wife, it's a time to get your motherfucking ass buried in the backyard. You don't do that shit. Only bitch ass niggas in the community do that shit about other motherfuckers' wife. I done did the shit. I done talked about Khalil Money motherfucking wife. That's why he got to get some get back. Because he won't bring his ass up here and fight me about his motherfucking wife when it's time to. You think I'll fight him about my wife? He over there doing that shit. He never said, Carl, come over here and let's talk about it. Look what I did to your bitch in my face. Because I said, okay, Khalil, that's great. Where you get the audio from? Did you doctor that up? Okay. And after you had so much to doctor up, how do we know that that's her doing them texts? You see this video that's on the screen? You see the video that's on the screen? You see the right? That's the Ed Opperman report. Khalil Money, Africa Bambaataa, alleged allegations and get the tea. That's Khalil Money. I'm going to play the video again, and you're going to hear Khalil Money because Ed Opperman is telling you Khalil Money is on this show. If he had a motherfucking ass in his grips the way he wanted to, he should have brought a motherfucking ass somewhere and showed that he was talking to what y'all call my bitch. He couldn't prove that he was sitting down talking to my bitch, but he most definitely proved that he was sitting down talking to a motherfucking computer. And he's a government CI trying to infiltrate, stalk, and profile me. We got so much more that I can bring out. Like I said, nobody paid. It's all good. You might come and check it out. You might not. It's all good to me. It's all good. Because AdSense will be on their way soon. So I still got a documentary that I got to put out. So the question is, how much of this will I let loose tonight? I got more. I got more that I can freely give out. So what I'm going to do is show you all these articles that he wrote about me. He wrote numerous of articles about me, but he got their website taken down. So you want to see, he's been stalking me for 11 years, but the proof that he's been stalking me for 11 years, he's been trying to get rid of. He been talking to Bambata and Shabir Bey and all them motherfuckers about getting his life put in movie and everything. He told me about it. He didn't know I was recording this bitch ass though. So I got the audio. I put that out there. But you motherfuckers want on that audio and all that shit like you want my motherfucking life. Cause he's a nobody and I'm a somebody. I'm the nigga that told you you's a bitch ass nigga. And if you want to fight, motherfucker, let's fight. And you feel some way about me. And you love that motherfucker, so you go suck his dick or fuck him in the ass. So, hey, like I said, I'm gonna be here all day. But no, I'm not. I just changed my mind because what's going on is they trying to excite me to get me mad, say some shit on my YouTube so they can flag my YouTube. So I've been here too long and I've said too much anyway. So since I paid for this, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut this shit off and start another one and just play the video and don't even speak my mouth because the video is not saying shit that can get me flagged. It's already on my channel. I'll just play the motherfucker again. So you gotta outsmart them. You gotta remember what they trying to get your ass to do. And the only thing they can do for me, a man, is provoke me to do some shit that I shouldn't do out in public, which is illegal, so they can bring a slap or something to get me. Got me arguing with a white motherfucker and all these other people so they can start a slap and take me to court again and try to get me locked up in the court system and get my motherfucking ass murdered. But I'm smarter than them. So show is over with. Go tell your friends, and nigga over there on this channel all day, he's mad and he's putting out information. Thank y'all for watching.